Yeah, I think it's one of the things to look at, Jamel, is by the time you fight, the last time you fought was in November of
Right.
2019. How are you, are you a little bit concerned with the fact that maybe you'll be close to a year on a layoff by the time you have a fight? Because I think this will be the biggest gap between
Right.
fights for you in, man, ever, honestly, ever. Like, I'm looking at like your whole professional career, and it's never been this long between fights.
Right. I mean, if you look at it, you gotta look at it in somewhat of a positive light. You could basically say like, because both me and Carl fought in November.
Hmm.
I just fought in the beginning of the month, and he fought
Right.
later on in the end. So basically, still pretty much on the same same even playing field. But for the most part, like in terms of the body, that's what you really want to focus on more is how your body feels going into fights, especially
Hmm.
fights that big, and then you have all that ring rust. But right now, like you guys can see my face, even with the facial hair and everything, that I still maintain my weight.
Hmm.
I don't really blow up in between fights. Pete can tell you I work with perfecting athletes. So
Yeah,
of
I
course,
was just thinking about that
yeah.
right
So of
now.
course, Paulina, she checks in with me every single day just to see how I'm doing for the most part, mentally and physically. But Paulina doesn't has a regimen where she doesn't want us to go over too high of a weight limit.
Hmm.
So as long as I continue just take care of my body and get out there and I go out do some road work, some running, just to keep the weight down and somewhat in shape. Like I said, I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, and
You
you
know,
have that discipline. I mean, you're sorry to
Yeah.
cut you off there, Brian. I was
yeah.
going to say, being a Marine, this is just, I know that your whole life is a very structured, regimented, routine oriented. I know you probably stick to that. And of course,
Okay.
I was thinking about perfecting athletes, and how you were managing the weight because I remember how you were talking about. I was in the dressing room before you fought Ito,
Right.
and Paulina was actually working on your traps or your shoulder or something. And you're like, man, they got me down to 129 and whatever the weight was.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you were still talking about it the minutes before you were going to walk out. And so, how do you feel about that? And how do you feel that affects Frampton, if at all?
Like I say, for me, just as well as anyone else, Pete. Like as a fighter, you basically at the end of the day, you get to worry about yourself because you may not know. He may have his best performance, he may have his worst performance. So, but at the end of the day, you still have to worry about what you're capable of doing. And so, with that being said, I know we all know he had issues with his hands and things of that nature, and they kind of say he's deteriorating at this stage, but I can't really focus on, what's going on with him because, like I said, he wants to make history. This
Hmm.
fight, if he wins this fight, he becomes the first three-time world division champion, the world champion to win titles in three divisions from Ireland. So, of course, if anything, mentally, I'm expecting the best Carl Frampton, especially if I'm willing to go over in his backyard. If somebody was, willing to come over, to my backyard and there's a history making fight, of course, mentally for me, I'm going to be at my best as well. So at the most part, I'm just preparing for the best Carl Frampton. But I'm just excited because, like you said, it's that Marine Corps regiment in me. Like I have no issue going anywhere with the fight's at, and I'm just excited because not too many world champions can say that they fought on a big stage where you could possibly fight in a venue. Well, and in Europe, in a football stadium that
Right.
holds 25,000 plus, fans. So that for me is my motivation, just to keep a good, a clear head of things, and just staying positive and just excited. I'm still excited at the end of the day.